Hello everyone, I am Gandair of the gaming clan VATOCLAN, and this is the 4 Players Liga tournament on Europe West. This is 4PL 2013 number 3. This is their 3rd tournament this year. This game is going to be Thaiboy incoming versus the Shy Ones, Thaiboy incoming being the team on the left, consisting of Dominus Arts as Urgot, Bonecrusher93 as Lee Sin, SPG Neostyle as Kha'Zix, Rosgasm as Janna, and BasTheOne getting Kassadin. Mind you, Kassadin gets through once in a while because there are only 6 bans. Sometimes for some reason he doesn't get banned. On North America, there's 10 bans. Over here in Europe, only 6. On the other side, we have the Shy Ones team. We have RunningPie playing as Zhao. We have Shy One playing as Olaf. ImbaPants as Lulu, which is appropriately named. pvtlockon as Mordekaiser. And Ignite+Revive. I'll go with Ignite+Revive as Darius. And game's getting off to a start right here. Both teams heading up to the windmill, and I'm just going to do it. You know, I can't tab out to the client, so oh well. But I'm just going to plug this in Europe West chat, because I switched the streams. He's let me stream on the Dominus stream for this event, which is pretty cool. So shout out to the viewers coming and checking this out on North America viewer early in the morning, or late for Europe. Olaf getting low on health there at that initial thing. Lee Sin going straight in, wants to connect with Lulu right away, but he gets an airborne for his troubles. Safeguards right on out to Janna there. And Kha'Zix hanging out in the back, though, taking a couple of hits to the face and going down there. Now Shy One low on hit points, getting taken down. Lulu kiting away, RunningPie not quite able to delay on his own there. And Lulu going to go ahead and opt to recall. See a couple revives coming out, but they're not going to get there in time to stop the point from being captured. Although if they do group up, they might be able to take it back pretty quickly. Although I will be scared once this Kassadin gets a little bit higher on hit points than he is right now. Get a couple of those solid bruises there heading up to the top. We got Olaf and Darius up in the front. And Lee Sin goes in again, but nope, safeguards right out. Bonecrusher93. Nice play right there, keeping away from the enemy by using safeguard. Kassadin gets crowd control right there, takes a little bit of poke, but he's still okay for the moment. ImbaPants taking the damage, seems to be allergic to Kassadin right there. Kassadin and Kha'Zix on the same team, I think it's going to be a really scary combination as the game goes on. Because the Evolve Leap and Rift Walk are going to make so many gank opportunities for them. The slow goes off right there, Decimate, lots of damage being exchanged right here, and they seem to go in for Olaf, but he gets apprehended. And Bonecrusher gets taken down right there. So does Kassadin. Defensive Garrison goes down on the tower used by Rosgasm there. So that's going to delay it for a little bit. So the revives come out right away from Lee and Kassadin to try and get back into this fight there. And Neostyle getting that airborne, and that airborne's not so good for him. He's going to try and take down RunningPie, but without the turret shooting, there we go. Janna gets that interrupt on Lulu, enabling the turret to fire and take down Zhao before Neostyle can get killed. Very nice awareness right there by Janna. ImbaPants, his health looks dangerously cheesy. Lee Sin is not made to be a cat. Suddenly, Kassadin! That's very unfortunate for Lulu. Lulu turns into the littlest hat with the littlest symbol on it. And let's see how this goes. They've caught Darius by himself. They put a lot of damage on him right away, but he's not afraid to fight with Olaf there. And nope, not quite able to get him. Yet he can't slow him. He's got Ragnarok up, Kassadin. True damage taken down Lee Sin. And now the Glitter Lance helps match Kassadin a little bit, at least until his Rift Walk cooldown comes up, and then he can leave at will, and see it's available right now, so he can just take off if we need to. Another push up on the top here. They're getting those minions down. They want to feed them to the tower, because minions are really helpful at taking care of business up here. BasTheOne's hit points are getting low. His Rift Walk's not quite up. Is he going to skip away? No. He's going to hold on to that right now. He's going to save it for a little bit. He does have his teammates up here to kind of run interference for him. SPG Neostyle, Ooh, Janna with the knockback, there you go. Safety mode, saving her allies with that. RunningPie just, not able to connect with that. He just needs a couple of hits to pop an airborne. They should be able to take down Kassadin here. I think he's faking him out. He's faking him out, he's hanging around by that wall. That's what Kassadin likes to do. Now he didn't see the recall. Kha'Zix apparently didn't see him or didn't want to mess with him, gotta let him recall. Gate going out of the bottom lane, though. pvtlockon trying to fight off Dominus Arts and Bonecrusher in this lower part of the map, but not quite able to stand the presence of both of them. Even with the ultimate up, he didn't quite get the health back that he would need to survive dealing with both those champions at the same time. So they're going to pull this neutral down here, and I'm kind of curious to see how they're going to get this back. Urgot goes down the tower right there. ImbaPants. Lee Sin starting a fight with Lulu. Not a fair fight. Lee Sin much taller than Lulu, so I don't like those odds. Oh, why? Bonecrusher, why? Do not stand in that. That makes me sad, sir. Top of the map. We got our two assassins hanging out. We got Mecha Super Robot Kha'Zix, and uh-oh! Shaiwa taking the slow for his troubles right there, but Kassadin, he's got the Airborne on him now, and the Apprehend, that crowd control going on. Has to walk out of the fight to protect himself there. RunningPie takes the ult from Lulu. It's going to save him for a little while, and things are looking not so good for Thaiboy right now. Neostyle looking like he's going to get... There's that Airborne from Zhao. And now, Kassadin and Janna quite mobile. They can kind of hang back. And the tower's been defended for the moment, but Darius is looking a little low on hit points right there. Bad things could happen to him, but he gets him with a Noxian Guillotine. Kassadin down is going to make things a little bit more manageable up here at the top because they don't have that able to move in, harass, blink out option right now. In the bottom lane, Dominus just picked a fight with pvtlockon though and seems to be winning the engagement fairly handily. He throws down the exhaust from Mordekaiser as well. Mordekaiser waits until it wears off to actually do anything. And Dominus narrowly going to live through that. Nope. That Ignite tick taking him down. But with both people dead, there's really no one to make a play for the bottom lane right now, so it's still kind of neutral out. So it's okay that he died there, because now neither he or Mordekaiser are going to make that push. Middle of the map here, we have Kha'Zix lead the charge towards the drill. Bonecrusher going to hang around in the bushes up here, finds Darius, tags him, Airborne goes off, and they all dive in for him at once. Want to get Darius down as fast as possible, it seems, but instead they're going to retreat a little bit. Kassadin does have to back out, getting low on hit points there. He wants to stay alive for as long as he can. Shaiwan breaking off away from the tower to try and take care of them, but he's going to get slowed by BasTheOne. BasTheOne might pick up that kill, I don't know yet. SPG Neostyle took an exhaust, so bought Darius a few extra seconds to live there. Now RunningPie, nope, Kassadin! ImbaPants pops the Airborne off, but Janna's got an Airborne of her own. Lulu is light and easy to fling. Lee Sin picks up a KB on Lulu, and now Shaiwan's trying to keep this point neutral over here. They're not necessarily worried about the windmill right now, because they've got this point neutral, so the clock is stopped, so they're not losing Nexus health. Looks like Janna's splitting off to go try and take care of that, and Kassadin gets the KB on Olaf with the help of Lee Sin, but with Zin and Darius coming back, he's going to go ahead and head on out of there, because it's a scary place. And he's actually going to go for the full recall, too. Meanwhile, Janna up at the top is going to get the neutral off on this tower. Don't know if she'll be able to get the full cap before Darius gets there or not. We will see. It's inching closer and closer and closer to completion, but Darius has got that speed shrine. Nope, he's going to apprehend her. He's got the slow on her as well. He takes the airborne. Now SPG Neostyle going to go up and do quite a bit of damage to him because his teammate hasn't caught up yet. So that's a good third of his health off right away. Because Kha'Zix does have that extra damage against single targets. BasTheOne coming in from the back there. Rift walks right in, goes for Darius, puts the damage on him. He takes a tower hit too from extending just a little bit too far. Glitter Lance helps manage Kassadin, and over the wall, but right into Olaf. Olaf is there, so he takes an apprehend and an airborne. I don't quite think he anticipated that happening. Kassadin is still vulnerable to hard CC. That is one way you can deal with him. If you catch him post Rift Walk with some hard CC, he really can't escape from that. So now, it's a... Well, I was going to say it was a 4v3, but instead Darius opted to recall. Now, Olaf's got some pretty good poke with the axes. Glitter Lance is also pretty good. But overall, it's not the strongest poke in the game, though. And Kha'Zix is going to recall there. At some point, Dominus had taken this bottom lane. She's going to force Kha'Zix down here. Take the neutral off on it. He wants to get neutral back as fast as possible. Dominus is heading down. Though. Is he going to go for the click interrupt? No, he's going to go for the shot interrupt instead. Mordekaiser wasn't clicking on that, so he didn't need to spend two abilities. Like the Acid Hunter going, and with the minions there, he wasn't going to be able to stop that from happening because the minions were going to be able to just chip it down. Darius heading back up at the top. Zhao and Olaf pushing up onto the tower right there. Bonecrusher93 defending. Kassadin coming in from the back, and Neostyle as well. Double assassin, not very good for Olaf. He gets a free trip back to some of the platform, and now Zhao frantically trying to stay alive. The airborne from Lulu's going to buy him a little bit extra time. He gets the shield as well, but it's still not enough. 4 people versus Zin. Not a very good price. Now, Kha'Zix is going to go over here. He's going to pull off the apprehend, but all it's really doing is pulling the enemy team closer to Lulu. So Kassadin picks up that double kill right there. Kha'Zix chasing, being chased rather. And now, with the enemy team getting kind of swept like that, they're going to pick up the windmill here. Down the bottom, Dominus has been getting a little bit of capture in on that tower, and this windmill is going to turn around completely, putting Thaiboy incoming in a 4-cap situation, which is pretty cool. Shy1 throwing that axe right there. And Janna can defend this for a little bit here. Kassadin kind of waiting in the wings. He's out here. He's in the Fog of War. They cannot see him because the Fog of War ends right here and starts right over here. So he's invisible for the moment. And then he's going to jump out and bad things happening to good Lulu's there in that part of the map. Connects immediately with all of his damage. Lee Sin follows up and they're able to get her down very quickly. Defensive Garrison goes down on the tower because Darius is able to take out Lee Sin. And Darius is a major boon to their ability to make war here in this engagement, especially they got Olaf over there too, so that's quite a lot of true damage going around. Kassadin likes to build tanky, but Kha'Zix likes to catch people solo, which is very unfortunate for Darius right there. So they've got the drill, and they're just gonna, looks like they're just gonna kind of bail out of it. They got the drill, not gonna get too risky with it. Nope. Maybe they see that there's only Olaf right there, so they're going to go in and do a little interrupt on him, but the Glitter Lance can slow down Kassadin. Kassadin needs to get that Rift Walk up so he can escape, and he's able to get away, but the Ragnarok going to keep him from being slowed, so he's going to be able to get the close distance, not get slowed, and connect the true damage to take Kassadin down. Clairvoyance goes off over here, and Janna can't quite get close enough to do anything about that right now, so they are going to take that tower back. Shy1 getting low on health, but they see that Darius is there, and no, you don't want to mess with Darius, because he's downright Darius. In the bottom lane, though, Kha'Zix and Urgot are able to take that bottom tower, which still leaves Thaiboy in a very firm 4-cap situation. ImbaPants getting kicked away. Kick the Yordle! Don't kick the gosh darn Yordle! She gets taken down. Now it's 1 versus 2 up here at the top, although Olaf is on his way up, but all he's going to do is get there after Darius dies, which means it's really unwise for him to kind of pick this fight up here, especially with Kassadin alive. And he's going to interrupt Janna, keep her there for a little while. He's going to start a little bit of a fight with Lee Sin, but Kassadin coming around from the back right there, got the slow off on him and the silence there. Shy1 taking a lot of damage, HP just kind of plummeting, but Sin able to dash in as they'd extended away from the tower and able to get killed, or able to get the kill rather on Lee Sin. Now BasTheOne's trying to retreat, but he is a Kassadin and doesn't believe in houses. There's a flash of purple outside your window, then all of a sudden Kassadin goes from your backyard to your front yard. Now with the enemy team on the lower half of the map, or rather with Dominus Arts' team Thaiboy incoming on the lower half of the map, they're going to sweep up towards the top here. Shy1 going to go for this windmill, and they're going to get the neutral off on this no problem, but they still have the bottom lane to deal with. pvtlockon down there trying to get that back, but Dominus Arts' Urgot has something to say about it. Top of the map, though, fighting over the neutral tower. Janna with the knockback, saving Bonecrusher for a couple of moments right there. And he's going to be able to get down below the buildings and hang out. Tags them, goes back in for another round. We'll see if he can take them down up there at the top. And SPG Neostyle wants to get in and kill the main damage dealers. Even though they are grouped up, they want to make sure to kill the DPS. But it's just not quite working out right now. They got Zhao up there, and they got Olaf. So they're kind of rocking it pretty hard. They got a couple of Sunfire Capes going on, so there's a little bit of damage from that. And oh dear, RunningPie got caught by the slow from Janna. And he tries to fight it out, but all it's going to do is keep them away from the top a little bit longer, which is fine. You know, the objectives are the main thing in the game. The kills, not so much. They've got 2 points. They need that bottom point back. They can stop the clock, but there's no one down there at the moment to do anything about it. It seems like Dominus Arts Urgot is heading up towards the top part of the map now, intercepting ImbaPants as he's on his way back to the fight, no doubt trying to save Kotlius, but was intercepted. And now Shy1 getting slowed right there. Kha'Zix, oh, failing to jump. SPG Neostyle, you should know better than that. Could not jump over that building. The building was just too tall. It was height 4. It was impassable terrain. Can't get over it. Kha'Zix has flesh hooks, though. I don't understand. Somebody got that. I know we got a couple of those game players over here. pvtlockon, though, as the fight goes down, didn't have enough hit points to survive the complete onslaught from Thaiboy incoming, and the clock has stopped. They did get that neutral off. That's going to buy them a little bit of time, but they need to flip this around. There's no one up at the top for Thaiboy to take the windmill right now, so they can get a clock stop if they are able to successfully dive this. They see Kassadin by BasTheOne coming down here as well, where he could be going to the top lane to turn the tower over. But it seems they feel secure enough in their lead to make this play anyway. Will Janna go up to the windmill and be the one that, 100% saves this game? They got 5 people up. They haven't quite been able to make the push yet, though. They've really got this turned around. They gotta stop that clock. They gotta get that cap going. But now, with 2 down, not getting the full 5-man dive at the bottom right there. Actually, minions. Minions! Look at what those minions did, guys. They were able to get that tower. So now, because the minions left unchecked, since no one went up to the top lane and they were allowed to build, it's going to let this tower go neutral, which is going to prolong the game now. Because now they're going to get that 3 cap. And since Kassadin never split off to get the windmill, that means since it's still under Shy1's control, they're going to have a few more extra seconds to make a play here. So that's what you get, Kassadin, for going to the bottom lane. You could have gone up there to secure the game, but you did not. It's okay, though, because they have quite a large buffer on their Nexus health in order to be able to bring this back. So we'll see if they can get it done. Worst comebacks have happened in tournament play. So we'll see if Shy1 can hold on to that and start bringing this game home here. Mordekaiser now up at the top. Darius down in the bottom. SPG Neostyle by himself up there. Are we going to see the ultimate go down? No, not yet. Looks like he's kind of saving it for a little bit longer. Wants to get it at the right time there. And now is such good a time as any. Uses the Zhanyas right there. He's got the ult down on Neostyle, which is exactly who you want it to be on. But unfortunately had both died. Now it's ImbaPants up here by himself against 3 people, and I don't necessarily know if I like those odds. Down on the bottom, Shy1 is able to defend this tower. Dominus Arts is recalling, but Lulu, can you do it? Can you be the hero that your team needs? No, not so much. Lulu, too short to defend the tower. If she could just reach a little bit higher, she could poke Darius in the eye, and that counts as a blind, and he would miss. But instead, they're going to take the tower, and there's not in a position to take any of the other towers to stop the clock again. So this game is going to go to Thaiboy incoming, and they are going to advance on to the semifinals in the 4 Players League tournament on Europe West. This is 4PL 2013, number 3 here on Europe West.